This is my winter update of the 2013 Nissan Leaf. St. Louis can have a wide range of temperatures during the winter, from very mild, today it's 49 degrees, to 2 days from now it's supposed to be a high of 18. And we've had cold temperatures here, a lot colder than normal this winter, with a high of -1 one day a couple weeks ago, to almost 60 degrees less than a week later. So there's big swings in this area in the Midwest, and that plays a big part on how the car overall performs as far as the mileage on it. The colder the temperature, obviously, the less range you're going to have for a few different reasons. One is the battery temperatures are colder; they don't perform as well. And then two, how much you're running the heater. The colder it is, the more that you're going to be prone to run the heat and use it more. And obviously, the more mild it is, the less you're going to use the heat, or you can cycle it on and off, and that's going to make a huge change in the overall performance of the car and how many miles you're going to get out of it. A couple of weeks back, I did a test on it. It was 32 degrees out, and I just wanted to see actually what kind of range I could get. Most of the time I don't pay that close attention to it, to be honest with you. But I did it 32 degrees, city and highway. I did actually quite a bit of highway that day, and I didn't exceed 60 miles an hour. I cycled the heat on and off whenever I needed it, for either to warm up or to defog the windows. And I actually averaged almost the exact same range that I did during the summer. It was about 5 miles less, which to me is not that big of a deal, but it just goes to show that at a colder temperature that you could still get good range out of this car with the batteries. You can tell a big drop in performance whenever it's colder out. If it's in the high in the 20s that day or in the teens, the batteries are colder. You can tell a big difference as far as overall mileage performance, range performance on it. And then too, if it's colder out, you have a tendency to use the heat more. That obviously zaps it down a lot quicker too, and you can have a jump of, if you turn the heat on and off, of actually, I've seen it 10 miles on your range. It can add or subtract from that, and 10 miles, that could be, you know, that could be a big thing between getting home or not. One nice feature of the audio system is that it will preheat the car for you. It can be set up to do that on certain days of the week, whether it be Monday through Friday, and you can set the time that you want it to start at, and then also the temperature that you want it to heat up to or cool down to. In addition to that, it also warms up the steering wheel. This car is equipped with steering wheel heat, so it'll turn that on for you automatically and warm the steering wheel up. It also has heated seats, front and rear, but it won't turn on a heated seat for you. But it will preheat the steering wheel, which is nice. The only caveat to all that is it has to be plugged in to an electrical source. So the car has to be plugged in, charging for that to work is the only way that you can do that. Overall, I still really enjoy driving the car. It works for me for my commute during the winter, even with a little bit less range. Not an issue for me. I have run across a few times where I've gotten the low battery warning, is where during the summer I never really had an issue with that. But still works for my situation and for my commute. It's not going to work for everybody. It's not a car for everybody. So if you're thinking about getting one, you need to look into that and see what your requirements are, and make sure that it's going to work, because it's not a car for everybody. I really appreciate you guys watching the video. Thanks.